Good evening, all. Welcome. Welcome to the YMCA Virtual Wellness Center. My name is Chuck. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here for yoga, breath, and meditation. Our class is a little different because we have some asanas for the body, what we think of as yoga practice. And then we add some nidra, some relaxation, add a little pranayama, some focused breathing, and then we end with a nice, easy, guided, and then silent meditation. But before we get started, let's say a few things. And I have to read from my very fancy teleprompter. And if you can hear me and see me, give me a thumbs up or a heart or something so I know that all is well in the kingdom. I can't see your messages, but I can see the thumbs up and the hearts. All right, a few safety reminders. Make sure you have enough space around you, right? Because for me, I'm in a condo. There's literally a wall right here, so I have to be careful. So be mindful of your surroundings. Thank you for the thumbs ups and the hearts. And then also, as we work together, stay in your comfort zones. Some of you, we've known each other for years. Some we've never met before. So make sure you're kind to your body. Always listen to your body first and me second. And lastly, have some water, relax, breathe. This is yoga, breath, and meditation. It's time to slow down a little. And as we prepare for class, a few things to remind you. So I'd like to take a minute to thank you for your YMCA membership and your support for the YMCA membership. YMCA branches and staff are working hard during this time to get what the community needs. We do a lot of things at the YMCA. We distribute free produce each week. We provide emergency child care for medical professions, really important these days. Supporting blood drives locally, helping our seniors stay fit, healthy, and active, and connected. Also providing youth and families in need of critical services. And lastly, we coordinate volunteers so that we can get out to the community where we're needed most. So, I think that's everything. Other than simply visit the website, ymcadc.org, like this virtual wellness page, like their page, like my video. Other than that, relax, breathe, and enjoy. And let's get started. So we start with a tall spine, and you roll the shoulders up and back and down a few times, just settling in, feeling good. With a big breath, inhale and exhale, drop the chin down to the chest. Give a few breaths into the back of the head and neck, tell it to relax, tell it to let go. And then gently lift up the head, create some space between the chin and the chest, breathe into it. And relax it and let it go, bring the chin back to the center. Inhale, chin out to the right, breath or two. Release it back to the center. And lastly, inhale, exhale, chin out to the left. Take a breath. And release it and bring it back to the center. Inhale, roll the shoulders up and back and down another time. And lots of options for the hands, but many of us like the index and thumb together, palms up. If you need more energy, and for some, palms down, if you need to be a little more grounded. Usually I need to be more grounded. Close your eyes. Let's breathe. Our first breath, our diaphragmatic breath, inhaling and exhaling through the nostrils. As you inhale, the belly rises. As you exhale, the belly falls. Inhaling deeply and exhaling completely. And with every inhalation, feel yourself breathing in energy and positivity. Every exhalation, breathe out any tiredness, any tension. In fact, breathe out all thoughts of everything for the next hour and just be here and present. And during our time together, as I've already said, be kind to your body. It's yoga. Be kind, honor your body, do what's right for you. And lastly, all these things we do together this evening are tools to make our bodies, our minds, our spirits better, brighter. So behind closed eyes, and you could mentally look upward and centered to that space between the eyebrows. We'll use that focal point. let's set an intention, a little dedication for your practice, big or small. Could be an hour of stretching and breathing and relaxing. Or maybe you'd like to dedicate this practice to a bigger goal. How about simply for all of us to be healthy, well, happy, and whole? So set your intention in your mind's eye, know what it is, and know we shall return to it at the end of class. So with all that said, let's stay here, let's stay now, let's stay together. Let's begin by slowly opening your eyes and bringing hands to prayer. Give yourself enough room with the arms. Let's breathe 3 times. Inhale up. Exhale, float the arms out and down to the sides. Hands back to prayer. Inhale up, stretch up. Exhale, out and down. Hands back to prayer. One more time. Reach up. And exhale out and down to the sides. Hands back to prayer. To each and every one of you, a hearty namaste. And thank you all for being here. Let's keep the breath working. Arms go forward, sit even taller. And now inhale, sweep them out to the sides. And this time, reach up, lift up. You can even look up. And then exhale, let them go. Inhale, open wide and reach up to the sky. Bring in air and energy. And exhale, let it go. One more, inhale, reaching up all the way to the sky. And exhale, let it go. And again, prayer hands into the hearty. Namaste to you all. And let's get you working. Go ahead and roll down onto your back. As you roll onto your back, bring your knees into your chest, hands on the knees. And let's rock a little side to side. If you've been with me before, you know we always start here rocking and massaging the back. My favorite thing to say, wake up the back, wake up the body, give yourself a little love. Rock it out a few times and just give the back that little tiny massage. And then come on back to the center and stop. Bring arms out to the side in T, or you could do a 90-degree bend at the elbow, goddess pose or cactus pose. With a breath, inhale, exhale, both knees over and down to the right side. Closer to the elbow, bigger twist. Further away, a lighter twist. You choose what's right for you. And then looking up to the ceiling or sky, or if the head's okay with it, turn the head in the opposite direction, looking out to the left hand. But close your eyes in this position. Check in, breathe, relax. Breathe, let go. Nice. Let's release it. Inhale, head to center. Exhale, belly tight. Inhale, knees to the middle. Inhale, exhale, both knees over and down to the left side. Head looking up to the sky, or maybe out to the right side. You choose. But wherever you are, be comfortable. Close your eyes. Breathe, relax, breathe, let go. Enjoy this easy spinal twist as we continue to wake up the body. As we inhale, head to center, exhale, belly tight, inhale, knees to the middle. You can gently reach up with both hands, squeeze the knees in. Arms back out to the side in T if you have room, or that 90-degree bend at the elbow. The head stays in the center this time. Tuck the belly in, we move the knees with the breath. You ready? Inhale, exhale, knees over and down to the right side and touch. Inhale, center with the knees, and exhale, left with the knees. Inhale, center, exhale, right. Inhale, center, exhale, left. Inhale, center, exhale, right, and inhale, center, exhale, left. Inhale the knees back to center and stop. Reach up with both hands, catch a hold of the knees and squeeze in. You stay there on the mat, take a breath. I should have removed this jacket before I started. It's so cool today outside. The sun is beautiful, the sky is blue, but that air is still feeling a little cold. All right, and now go ahead and inhale. Let's everybody stretch both legs up and out. Soles the feet to the sky. Tailbone down, belly tucked. Elongate the back of the neck so the chin points comfortably toward the chest. So if you've been with me before, you know we alternate each week between single or double leg stretches. This week is double leg stretches. You can keep the head back on the mat so as to be kind to the head and neck. Or you can have the hands on the legs, tighten the belly. Either way, toes to the nose, heels to the sky. Inhale, raise the head up. You can climb the hands up the legs, getting the back off the mat, keep the tailbone down, toes to the nose. Some of you fancy people might even be able to reach the toes. Take a breath, stretch it out. Inhale, exhale, lower the head back down. And if you've been with me before, you know I like to do two shorter ones. as opposed to one longer one. It's just a little more kind to the body. So one more time, inhale, come on up, climb up, climb up, climb up, toes to the nose, heels to the sky, tailbone down, breathe. Take another breath in, inhale and exhale, lower the head back down. And now inhale, exhale, split the legs wide apart. Hands on the insides of the legs, flex the feet, reach those toes down toward the floor, tighten the belly. Inhale, raise the head up, open up, look up and lift up. Reach those toes down to the floor, breathe. And inhale, exhale, lower the head back down. One more like that. Inhale, come on up, open up, look up, reach out and down through the toes to the floor. Take another breath. And inhale, exhale, lower the head back down. Bring the legs together. Knees into the chest, hands on the knees and squeeze in. Press those thighs in on the belly. You flex your feet if you want. Inhale, nose up toward the knee. As long as you're not with child, as long as the belly's okay, squeeze, press in on all those internal organs. Inhale, exhale, lower the head back down. One more like that. Inhale, come on up, nose to the knees. Squeeze and breathe, breathe and squeeze, press it in. And inhale and exhale, lower the head back down. Last one here on the back. Split the knees wide apart, hands on the knees, flex the feet. Happy baby pose. Inhale, raise the head up, look up between the knees. Elbows go to the insides of the knees, fingers to the outsides of the feet. Inhale, shine the soles of the feet to the sky, rest the head and chest back and down, breathe. Work that thigh down parallel-ish to the floor. Knee to the foot perpendicular-ish to the floor. And yes, sometimes I make up words as needed. And if this feels good, you can make it a rocking happy baby pose. Rock it out side to side. Rock it out, rock it out, rock it out. You can rock all the way over to maybe the knee touches. Be kind to your body, make it feel good. And if you've been with me before, you've heard me say, the bigger the rock, the happier the baby. So rock it out, rock it out, rock it out. And come on back to the center and stop. Release the feet, bring the knees together. Knees into the chest, hands on the knees. Take a breath. And as we prepare to come up into table pose, well, first sitting pose, you could simply roll over to your side and come up, or carefully slide the fingers behind the knees and give yourself a little swing. Rock on up to sitting pose and flip it on over to table pose. All right. Fingers spread wide, hands under the shoulders, knees and feet hip width apart. Let me adjust so I look good for you. I'm not sure if that matters, but it does to me. Okay. So first, inhale, exhale, butt back and down to the heels. Press the mat away with the palms. See if you get your butt cheeks to reach the heels. The forehead to touch the mat. Just a suggestion. Stretch out, breathe. Breathe into the back. All right. Inhale, come on back up to table pose. So our cat-cow. You can do the classic pose, all four on the mat. Inhaling, belly down, eyes up, tailbone up, look up. Exhale, chin to the chest, belly tight, round the spine, up and out. Or if you want to add a little leg movement, you could inhale, eyes up, belly down, toes to the sky, make a little arch. Exhale, bring it closed, elbow coming with the knee toward the elbow or toward the chin and chest, and stretch it back up and out. All right, we're gonna do 4. All right, either all 4 on the mat, or you can start with your right leg. You ready? Inhale, eyes up, belly down, concave spine. Exhale, bring it closed. Inhale, eyes up, belly down. Exhale, bring it closed. Inhale, concave spine. Exhale, convex spine. Inhale, eyes up, belly down. Exhale, bring it closed. Knee down. Inhale, exhale, butt back and down the heels. Press it out again. Wiggle the fingers, make a fist, roll the wrists around, give the hands a little love. Inhale, come on back up to table. Ready? Let's do the other side. Either all 4 on the mat, or inhale, eyes up, belly down, lift that big toe up to the sky. Exhale, bring it closed, knee toward the chest, round the spine up and out. Inhale, eyes up, belly down. Exhale, bring it closed. Inhale, concave spine. Exhale, bring it closed. Inhale, eyes up, belly down. Exhale, bring it closed. Knee down. Everybody, inhale, exhale, butt back and down to the heels. Stretch it out. One more time, wiggle the fingers, make a fist, roll the wrists around, give the hands a little love. Inhale, come on back up to table. All right, I'm gonna come toward you for the next one. A lot of people like this because it feels good for the back. Hello, it's my close-up. So, with this one, what we're going to do from table pose is take the hips in a circular motion. I'll start here and then I'll move back so you can see me, but we inhale, we come forward. Exhale out to the right side with the butt and back. Inhaling up and out to the left and forward. Exhale back and down to the right. So you got the idea? So keep going, coming forward with the inhale. Exhale back and down. Inhale left and forward. Exhale to the right, back and down. Big circles. Inhale out to the left and forward. Exhale out to the right, back and down. One more time. Inhale out to the left and forward. Exhale out to the right, back and down. And come on up to neutral spine or table pose. Inhale, exhale, butt. Back and down to the heels. Wiggle the fingers, make a fist, roll the wrists around, give the hands a little love. And come on back up to table. So to be a good yogi, we have to go in both directions, right? Let's go the other way. Inhale forward, exhale out to the left, back and down. Inhaling to the right and forward. Exhaling back to the left and out and down. Inhale right and forward, big circles. Exhale, butt back and down to the left. Inhale out to the right and forward. Exhale back and down. I have no idea what I look like doing this, but it feels good. Inhale forward. Exhale back and down to the left, and let's finish it. Inhale back to table pose, and inhale, exhale, butt back and down to the heels. Wiggle the fingers, make a fist, roll the wrists around, give the hands a little love. All right. Inhale, come on back up to table. So we're going to prepare to jackknife for just a moment, so make sure you have space in front of you. I don't. There's a wall right there, so be safe. If you're on the mat, separate your feet, tuck your toes under, make sure you don't go skidding away. Let's jackknife into down dog, tailbone high to the sky. Press the head and chest back and down and breathe. And let's walk the dog. Bend one knee while pressing the other heel back and down. Walk it out, stretch it out, make it feel good. And then bring yourself back to a static or holding down dog, gazing to your knees. Grow the spine long and tall, engage the abdominals. Hello. One time, inhale, lift up on the tiptoes, take the tailbone high to the sky. Exhale, heels back and down, head and chest back and down. Breathe. All right. And walk your hands back to meet your feet. Walk your hands back to meet your feet. Drop the head down low. Tighten the belly. You can sway a little side to side. Loosening the back, belly tight. Come on back to the center and stop, and with a breath, inhale slowly, roll up to standing pose. Oh my goodness, I haven't seen you standing up, I don't think. I've been down on the mat most of the time. All right, so we're gonna do a few lunges and some twists tonight. So be careful, be kind to your body. I'll demonstrate in two directions. If you know me, we've done them together before. So come out to the front of your mat. Come out to the front of your working space. I can't come too far, can I? Feet together, belly in, elbows in. Roll the shoulders up and back and down. Close your eyes. You can separate the feet a little bit to feel more balanced and comfortable. Let's pause and breathe in Tadasana Mountain Pose. Getting ready to do this lunge in a moment, but just a little pause here. Perfectly balanced, grounded, and centered as you hold Tadasana or mountain pose. Let's go a little deeper and take it for another moment. As you breathe, come down to the feet. Feel the feet, the balls of the arch, the heels, the feet pressing into the mat. And feel that sense of being grounded. Scan up through the legs, the torso, the body, the shoulders, the arms. And Breathe and feel that sense of balance. And lastly, breathe and mentally rise up through the throat, the neck, to the head, up to the crown of the head. Come back to the center space and breathe and be centered in mind. Tadasana, a great pose. Very soothing. So, let's get ready for our lunges and the twist. Open your eyes, bring hands to prayer. Make sure you're out to the front of your mat. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bring it on out and down, carefully. Down, head to knee. And let's start. Inhale, step your right foot back, big lunge. What makes a big, great, perfect lunge? Well, left knee over the foot, a long right leg behind you, right? And sinking the butt down a little and growing long through that right heel. That's a perfect lunge. If you get on your fingertips, if you had blocks, you could look up, stretch out the spine a little. Lunge, an important part of so many things we do in yoga, including our sun salutations. Take another breath in the lunge. If you get tired, you can just lower the right knee down. Rise up on the fingertips, take a breath. Or you've got that right leg straight. All right, we're gonna get ready to twist. I don't wanna keep you there too long. I'm gonna change position so you can see me. Hello. We're gonna bring the left hand to the right side of the left foot. Both hands end up on the right side of the left foot. And with that right knee down to keep it softer, or the right leg straight, left hand on the mat, let's twist. Inhale, right arm up. Fingers go straight up to the sky. So there's a straight line between the fingers on the left hand, up through the left arm, through the body, all the way up and out through that right hand. Big breath. Inhale and exhale, lower the right hand down. And reverse. Inhale, left arm up. Fingers go straight up to the sky. Take another breath. And inhale, exhale. Lower the left hand down. If you can get it back out to the left side of the left foot, you're back to a lunge. You ready? Doing okay? And step that left foot back into down dog. Take a breath, lower the knees. Take the butt back and down to the heels. Wiggle the fingers, make a fist, roll the wrists around, give the hands a little love. Doing okay? And inhale, rise back up to table. Separate the feet, tuck the toes under, jackknife down dog. Now, walk the feet forward. Come down, head to knee. Inhale, sweep the arms out to the side, rise up and touch. Exhale, heart center. Give yourself a big cleansing breath. Inhale, up and out. Exhale, heart center. Smooth and easy stuff. Let's do the lunge and then the twist on the other side. You ready? Inhale, rise up, touch. Exhale, swan dive down, come on down, head to knee. And inhale, take the left foot back, big lunge. What makes a perfect lunge? Right knee over the right foot, long left leg behind you. Sink those hips down a little bit. I'll stay back here this time so you don't have to bear another close-up of me. This time, bring your right hand to the left side of the right foot. Both hands are to the left side of the right foot. You can inch your right foot away, sink those hips down a little more. If you get tired, you can lower that left knee. Let's twist. Right hand on the mat. Inhale, raise the left arm up. Nice straight line with that left hand up and the right hand below it. Arms in a nice straight line coming through the body. Another breath. Inhale, exhale. Lower the left hand down. I'm going to turn away from you for a moment. Try to have that left hand under the left shoulder as we go the other way. Inhale, right arm up. Fingers up to the sky. Nice straight line. Good. I can't see you. I'm always looking like I should be able to see you. One more breath. Inhale, exhale. Lower the right hand down to the outside of the right foot. Great. And you could go ahead and slowly bring that right foot back to down dog. Let's lower the knees down. Take the butt back and down to the heels. Wiggle your fingers, make a fist, roll the wrists around, give the hands a little love. How are we done? Everybody okay? All right, as you're resting on your belly, let's go ahead and have you bend the knees and windshield wiper the legs a little side to side. You can rest with flat hands making a pillow, one cheek on the hands for a moment or so, and then turn the head and rest the other cheek on the hands. And inhale, exhale, release, lower the legs down. How are we doing? Everybody okay? All right. So tonight we're going to work a little bit with bow posts. We're getting a little fancier with our back stretches each week, adding just a little bit. But the best part about bow is there's something for everyone. I'll try to demonstrate so you can see. Those of you who are pros, you can go right into it from the very beginning. If you have a strap, you could use it if you need it around the feet. If you don't have a strap, you can improvise catching a hold of the pant leg or just the feet. But here's how we start. I'm going to come back here to get us started. Inhale, lift up the nose. Exhale, press the belly button down. Inhale, exhale, bend the knees and try to reach back and find the feet. And this is actually a really important part of the pose right here because you're going to get the quad stretch. You could rest the cheek down. You could work the heels toward the buttocks. And if you don't quite catch a hold, you could have a strap around the feet, or you could hold on to the pant leg, right? Lots of options. So work those heels toward the buttocks. If the thighs are a little further apart, it's easier. If they're closer together, it's a little more challenging, but a little more proper. So be kind to your body. We're going to do it 3 times, all right? None of them we're going to overdo. The first one, think about the upper back. That's what we're after, lifting the head and chest. So inhale, nose up, exhale, belly button down. All you have to do is just simply raise the head and chest up. You can squeeze the shoulder blades, lift up a little. If you're a pro, you can get the thighs off the mat, but we're not doing that on the first one. Inhale, nose up, and exhale, release, lower down. Draw the chin into the chest, stretch the head forward. You can rest a cheek down. So on the second one, I want you to think about the thighs. You don't have to get the thighs way off the mat, but the goal this time is really working the thighs up. The way to do it is to press the feet back into the hands and gently lift. So, inhale, nose up, exhale, belly button down, press the feet back, lift up the feet and legs, get the thighs an inch, half inch off the mat. Just balance on the belly button. Be safe more than anything. You can lift the nose. One more breath. Inhale, exhale, release, lower down. Draw the chin into the chest, stretch the head forward. Rest the other cheek down on the mat. Take a breath. Last one. You ready? So on the last one, we're going to raise up. We're going to press the feet back into the hands, lift up the feet, squeeze the shoulder blades, and lift the head and chest as high as you want to go, but be safe. We'll hold it for just a breath or two. Let's start it. Inhale, nose up. Exhale, belly button down. Inhale, rise up everything. Press those feet back into the hands. Use the hands, lift them up, and lift the head and chest, and balance on the belly button. You can do a little rocking or not. Press the feet in the hands. You can lift them a half inch more. Rise up. And inhale, exhale, release. Let go of the feet, lower the legs down, draw the chin into the chest, stretch the head forward. Before you get too comfortable, roll over onto your back. And once you're over on your back, simply stretch out the legs and relax and release for a moment. Give yourself a few breaths. Bring all the air in, filling up the belly, the chest, the upper chest. Big inhalations, bigger exhalations. But we're not done yet, so don't get too comfortable. All right, one more breath. You guys are doing great. I do need to see what time it is. Perfect. Take a breath. You could roll to your side and come up, or fingers behind the knees. Rock on up to sitting pose. All right, 2 poses. Probably both have different names depending upon your school of yoga and your experience. I call them open tortoise and closed tortoise. The one looks like a closed tortoise. The other looks like a crab to me. You choose. I'm not making this stuff up. I'm gonna scoot back so you can see me. And we're gonna start with a big straddle pose. So spread the legs wide apart. Legs wide apart. And lift your butt and lift and tilt, lift and tilt. Remember, you wanna get on the front side of the sits bones, butt cheeks behind you. All right, this is gonna be the open tortoise. So carefully, if you have room, sweep the arms out to the side, lift up, inhale up, exhale all the way to the other side of the room. Drop the hands down to the floor or mat. Great. Here's where we get a little fancy. Slide the hands out to the feet or legs, catch a hold. And just continue as we work to roll the belly up and back. Used to be easier for me. Roll the belly up and back, create space. Inhale, nose up. Exhale, chest slightly forward and down. Great, here's where we get a little fancy. So you can drop the arms down to the center. I want you to carefully back the heel up and lift up one knee, back the heel up and lift up the other knee. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna thread one arm down under one knee, or just behind that calf muscle, thread the other one down. See what I mean? Doesn't this look more like a crab than an open tortoise? I don't know, it does to me. And here's what we're after. You don't have to go too far. Be kind to those elbows. I do not like a lot of weight on them from the knees. Inhale, nose up. Exhale, belly tight. Stretch slightly forward and lower the chest down. Don't strain. Everybody working where they're safe and comfortable. Inhale, nose up. Exhale, belly tight. Stretch the chest forward and lower down. Just one more. Inhale, nose up. Exhale, belly tight. Stretch forward and lower down. And you can see curve a little on the last one, but there's no prize for getting all the way down. Some of you, I know you can. Inhale, exhale. Lower the chest down, the chin, the nose, the forehead. Good. You could lift the toes high and simply sink your way forward and down. You can give me your opinion after class. Do you think it looks more like a crab or an open tortoise? I guess these are the feet of the tortoise sticking out of the shell. Does a tortoise have feet? I assume it does. Take another breath. All right, let's get ready to release. Inhale, lift up the nose. And unthread, unthread, unthread. Unthread, unthread, unthread. Rise all the way up and stretch out the legs. Give them a little movement. Roll the shoulders up and back and down. Big inhale. Bigger exhale. Sorry about the soles of the feet. You know that's not very polite in India and in some cultures. Take another breath. And inhale, exhale, release. I'm going to come closer to you for closed tortoise. So, we've done Baddha Konasana before, or butterfly pose. Some people call it cobbler pose. But with this one, we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. And we're going to bring them way out in front of us. So the heels are not close to the groin. Lift and tilt, get on the front side of the sits bones, catch a hold of the feet. Your goal is to have enough space for you to get down into your shell, into that tortoise shell. Carefully, inhale, rise up. Exhale all the way forward and drop the hands down and rest them on the top of the feet. Take a breath. All right. Inhale, nose up. Exhale, chest slightly forward, and we lower the chest down. And as we do, the elbows can start to drop inside the legs down toward the mat. And inhale, nose up. Exhale, lowering the arms down even further to the mat, the forearms resting on the mat inside the legs. If you're okay with all this, thread one arm down under, just above the ankle. Rest the hand on top of the foot. Thread the other one down. Rest on top of the foot. The goal, getting from the elbow all the way up to the hand, that whole forearm resting down on the mat. Press your toes together, the feet. Make the hands and feet perfectly symmetrical. Hollow out the belly. Inhale, nose up. Exhale, chest slightly forward. Lower the chest down. And I know some of you can get all the way down there, but don't show off. Be kind to your body. Doesn't matter how low you go. Be kind to your back. Inhale, nose up. Exhale, slightly forward. Lower the chest down. And on the last one, go as low as you want. You can even see curve the spine on the last one, but don't overdo it. Inhale, Exhale, forward and down. Lower the chest down, lower the chin, the nose, the forehead down. You're going into your shell. It's a great pose to close with. All of these asanas focused forward, inward and down, physically and also energetically as we prepare to finish the asana portion of the class this evening. Allow yourself to sink forward and down just a little bit more. And anything we've done together, you can always take these poses, practice them on your own, hold them longer, do more repetitions. But we're going to come out of this for now. The way to come out, lift up the knees a little and let the backs of the hands rest on the mat. I like to inhale, unthread, exhale, stretch everything forward. Give it all a little movement. Make sure it all still works. Good work, everyone. Go ahead one last time. Scoot your butt forward on your mat. Let's have you roll down onto your back. Knees into the chest, hands on the knees. They always finish this way too. Rock it out side to side. Rock it out, rock it out, rock it out. Good work, everyone. Very nice. Come on back to the center and stop. Arms to the side in T or goddess pose or cactus pose. Inhale, exhale, both knees over and down, the right elbow. Looking out to the left or just looking up to the ceiling or sky. Breathe, relax. Breathe, let go. Release it, inhale, head to center, exhale, belly tight, inhale, knees to the middle, and exhale, both knees over and down to the left elbow. Look up or look out to the right side, this time opposite direction at the knees. Breathe, relax. Breathe, let go. And lastly, inhale, head to center, exhale, belly tight, inhale, knees to the middle, with your arms alongside the body. Inhale, raise both legs up and out. Soles of the feet to the sky. Tighten the belly, lead with the heels, and slowly lower the legs down to the floor in front of you. And when you are all the way down, relax and release. Feet and legs apart. Arms away from the body, palms up and breathe. Big inhale, bigger exhale. Give yourself another breath. Let it all go. You stay on the floor. You stay down on the mat. You're relaxing, getting your body ready. As you continue to rest on the floor, I'm going to come up to get you deeper into that resting pose as you rest down on the floor. You can move your feet a little, hands, head, neck. Make sure you're comfortable. You staying on the floor, preparing to relax in our nidra. Hello. All right. You are resting down on the floor, resting on your back. Give yourself a big inhale, and as you exhale, just allow the body to sink further and down into the mat. Make sure you're comfortable, make sure you're warm enough. I added my jacket back on. And we're now finished with the asana practice. Through the asanas, you work to grow and flow the prana. You work to grow that energy. And in our nidra, in our relaxation, we allow the body to absorb that energy, and we move that energy throughout the body with our little relaxation. What matters most, it feels good, and it makes you feel great when you're all done. So with eyes closed, you resting, lying on the mat, gather up all your focus and attention and bring it down to the feet and toes, observing the feet, the toes, the skin, the muscle, down to the bone, down to the very center of the bone. And as you observe your feet, say to yourself, my feet are relaxing. My feet are relaxing. Breathe deeply into your feet. Feel the feet relaxing. Feel the feet letting go. And then move your focus from the feet to the ankles, to the calves, the shins, the knees, the thighs, the hips. This time deeply observing your legs. Say to yourself, my legs are relaxing. My legs are relaxing. Breathe deeply into the legs and feel the legs relaxing. Feel the legs letting go. And now move your focus up to the torso. And let's start on the back side. Move your focus around to the buttocks, lower waistline, lower back. Let's scan up the sides, lower back, mid-back, on up to the shoulder blades, neck and shoulders. Tell it all to relax, tell it all to let go. And then move your focus back around to the front side and scan from the hips into the pelvic area and up across the abdominals. Scanning up the sides, up across the belly, up across the chest, again to the neck and shoulders. And mentally travel down the arms from the shoulders, down to the elbows, down to the hands and fingers. So this time, observing your body, say to yourself, my body is relaxing. My body is relaxing. Breathe deeply into your body and feel your body relaxing, letting go. And lastly, scan up the neck and throat, up to the mouth and tongue. Relax your jaw, slightly separate your teeth. Relax your tongue, relax your lips, relax the cheeks. Deeply relax the eyes, allow the eyes to feel warm and liquid sinking into the skull. Relax the nose, relax the ears, the temples, the forehead, and lastly up across the crown of the head, down the back of the head and neck. So this time, deeply observing your entire being, say to yourself and really feel it. Say to yourself, I am relaxing. I am relaxing. Breathe deeply into your entire being. Deeply relax, deeply let go. And before your mind wanders away, so you can enjoy this feeling of relaxation, behind closed eyes, rest your gaze, rest your focus, upward and centered to that space between the eyebrows, and imagine, use your creative mind, your imagination, that when you look up behind closed eyes, you see light. Rest your focus, upward and centered, and imagine you see light. See it, feel it, create it, and breathe. Simply let go for a moment. Enjoy this feeling of relaxation. Sinking in and relaxing, not wandering away. Be fully present, be fully here and now. With every breath, the body relaxes and lets go just a little bit more. As always, light and lightness. Have that sense of lightness in the body. That visualization of light in the mind. And simply grow lighter. I know some of you could spend our remaining time resting on the mat, but for now we have a little bit of breathing to do. Let's find your fingers and toes and move them. Find your hands and feet and move them. Find your arms and legs, and you're still resting down on the mat. When you're ready with a big inhale, stretch out. You could reach the arms up and back behind you, point the toes down to the other side of the room, get long, roll over to your side. Give yourself a sweet little pause on your side, and then slowly push your way up to sitting pose. Take your time. Make your way up to a comfortable seated pose. I like to use a pillow. Find a way to sit tall. Find a way to be comfortable, even if you need to sit in a chair. Roll your shoulders up and back and down one more time. Come back to that little mudra, index and thumb together. Palms down to be grounded. Palms up to be lighter. Our pranayama is next. Pranayama, Sanskrit for controlling the prana, controlling the breath, controlling the energy. We simply work to balance it. We always begin with our three-part yogic breath. It's our foundation. So when you inhale, you fill the belly, the chest, the upper chest. And when you exhale, imagine emptying upper chest, chest, and belly. And I know we keep our bellies tucked in all the time, or at least I try. This time, let it go. Inhale, belly rising, chest rising, upper chest filling, and then exhale, upper chest, chest, and belly, even pulling the belly button in a little, press out any remaining air. In your own rhythm, inhale, fill the belly, fill the chest, fill the upper chest. Exhale, empty the upper chest, the chest, and the belly. Slow it down. Use the breath slowly. Imagine you have a valve half open, so you inhale and you sip the air in as you fill up, and keep that valve only half open, so when you exhale, it very slowly exits out and down. Keep that three-part yogic breath moving and flowing. And tonight, we go back to adding alternate nostril breathing, Nadi Sudhi. Continue with your breath. You can open your eyes if you need to see me, taking the index and middle finger, placing it to the center space between the eyebrows, and bending the ring and the pinky finger so you rest your hand on your face like a little mask. The bent ring finger becomes the valve for the left nostril, the thumb for the right. Sit really tall. You're going to continue with this three-part yogic breath as we alternate nostrils. It's really simple. Let's get started. I'm going to go to the count of 6 with each breath. You ready? Let's just start. One big inhalation through both nostrils. One big exhalation through both nostrils. Close the right nostril. Inhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Close left, open right. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Close right, open left. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Close left, open right. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Close right. Exhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last round. Inhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Close left. Open right. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And close right. Exhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And bring the hand down. Close your eyes. Big inhalation. Bigger exhalation. And simply sinking in. Return to that easy diaphragmatic breath. It's our resting breath, where we started at the very beginning of class. Simply inhaling and exhaling through the nostrils, inhaling belly rising, exhaling belly falling. Allow all your focus and attention to be upward and centered. Use that space between the eyebrows in yoga philosophy, our third eye chakra, our energy center for knowledge and intellect. If you don't like any of those words, just think of it as a place to rest your mind. Now you've set a perfect stage. Everything's perfect. You're ready for meditation. The very last thing before meditation is concentration. And every time you've been resting your gaze upward and centered, imagining light, you've been working on that focus, on the concentration. With our meditation, we start guided, we end silent. Just relax and allow yourself to move a little further inward. And we begin. We begin all of our focus upward and centered with eyes closed, resting the gaze up to that space between the eyebrows and imagining it light, open, and shining. The theme is always light, 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 light. And as you focus on this space, imagine and see the space shining brightly from the inside out. Use your creative mind, and I want you to expand this light and let it grow brighter and larger, expanding and covering the forehead, and expanding and covering the eyes. And imagine this glowing light surrounding the face and the head as it continues to grow. Imagine this light continuing to expand and grow larger as it moves down the neck and throat. And imagine and see your shoulders and the torso, down the front side, down the arms, being surrounded with this glowing light and energy. And imagine and see this warm glowing light flowing down the back, surrounding your entire torso, surrounding the hands and fingers. And this glowing light and energy moves down and surrounds the hips. And allow this light and energy to flow down and surround the legs, knees, and allow this light and energy to continue flowing down, calves, shins, down to the ankles, down to the feet and toes. Use your creative mind and see yourself completely surrounded with light and energy. Rest your gaze upward and centered, and simply observe and use your creative mind to feel yourself surrounded with light and energy, and hold yourself there. Using your creative mind, imagine that this light surrounding you knows what you need most. It knows if you need healing. It knows if you need protection. It knows what you need, and maybe you need many things. Most of us do. So you don't have to be terribly specific, but simply allow this light to hover, become closer to the skin, and allow this light to sink into the skin, sinking into the muscle, down to the bone, down to the very center of the bone, down to every cell and atom in your being. And allow this healing light and energy to give you what you need. Absorb it. Let it heal you. Let it protect you. Let it make you whole. And let's take a final moment or two in stillness to simply observe and absorb this light and energy. Don't let your mind wander. Stay focused on the light. then slowly find your hands and fingers and move them. Find your arms, your shoulders, your head, your neck. Give them a little movement. Bring hands to prayer. You can rest thumbs on the breastbone. Close your eyes. Using that super creative imagination, one more time, gather up a big ball of your light and energy. You could open up the hands and kind of catch some of it. Use your creative mind. Imagine that you have in the palms of your hands some of your light and energy, some of your goodness that we create in our practice. And as we close, with one big breath, let's inhale, look up, reach prayer hands high to the sky. And when you open up your hands, send out your light, send out your energy, near and far, to people who need it most. And then slowly bring hands back to prayer. And I say one more time to each and every one of you, a hearty namaste, and thank you all for joining. And thank you for being part of our virtual fitness. Make sure you support the YMCA. Make sure you like my video. Make sure you like their page. And we'll look forward to seeing you online for more classes. Thank you very much. Be safe, be healthy. We'll see you soon. Coming in for my close-up. Thank you, guys.